Hello, GM, everyone. So this is our trial run for Monsters Podcast #1. And we basically, woohoo,
Woo!
we are back. So what we're going to talk a bit about the monsters today. What was the old one? What are we bringing back? What are we doing right now? Bit about the mint, maybe. And we're going to do these every week. And we're going to have a variety of guests that come on. So without too much further ado, let's crack on, really, and do the introductions. So I'll start. I'm Mr. Yellow, part of the original Monsters community before we got rugged so viciously. And now I'm part of the team that's bringing it back together. And you're going to meet a couple more of the team. There's 11 of us in total, but you'll start to see us, and you'll see us in spaces all the time. So I don't know who wants to go next. Who wants to go next? Kuma, go on. Introduce yourself. The man who needs no introduction to introduce himself.
I'm Kuma. I'll be in Twitter Spaces. I buy and sell NFTs basically, and yeah, I'm also part of the team helping make this project a success.
Are you going to show us the lovely monster in a minute, mate?
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, here.
I am loving that monster. Monsters.
Shout out, Drew. Drew did this beautiful thing.
Amazing. Probably can't get the best of it. We need to do one when it's quite dark, mate, so they can see all the lights going as well.
Yeah, that would be sick for sure.
So, cool. You're Kuma.
Yeah, I am. What's up?
I am. And Old Waldo, what about you, mate?
I'm a part of the old team. Well, not the old team, the old suits and the new suits. Part of the team. I try to fill in any holes that need to be filled as we move along. We just need to get this minted out and start moving as a community. Bunch of monsters all over the place. I can't wait.
I know, it's brilliant to see suits popping up in spaces again, isn't it? All over the place. It's amazing. So yeah, I thought because it's the first episode, we really ought to do some context. We are getting new people all the time joining the community, and probably some of the community don't know what went on. You know, maybe they just gave up a long time ago and have got no idea. So, Kuma, I don't know whether you want to lead us a little bit through this sort of journey of,
well,
what happened with monsters, what were the monsters before, kind of thing.
The old monsters, the rug suits is what I call them. The rug suits were amazing. They were an organically grown community. We used to host random Twitter spaces, and we grew randomly that way. There was no hype, there was no promo, we did no marketing. We just grew organically. One day released out of the blue and just started meeting people and growing that way. We built a strong foundation. There's so many things to get into. The biggest thing is that the person that was in charge of the project funds and the creator took the funds and split. And that's basically what led us to this point is we had sold out a large majority of the collection. And our next step was to allocate the funds that we generated as a community together. And that person disappeared and has been gone for a couple months now. And long story short, originally they agreed to sign over the art and the whole project and everything to the community, but then they later changed their mind, which led us to get a whole new artist, start our own smart contract. The old project was lazy minted in the OpenSea. I mean, that's probably a term a lot of people aren't familiar with that might be watching this. So I want to keep it pretty basic, but basically we were just able to capitalize and make everything way, way better from the old collection. There were a lot of errors that we were able to fix. And
the properties were messed up on OpenSea on the old one, weren't they? They were just all over the shop. The colors didn't match up to the property relevant to them. It was just a mess, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. And so we in-house we built a whole new team of 11. The previous team was arguably 3 people. Some people will say one, but yeah, we rebuilt an 11-man team, a great team with Mr. Yellow here, Old Waldo being 2 people, part of them team, and myself. Um, yeah, we have a great dev. We have great team all around, from Discord manager to everything, and I'm really excited. It's public mints on the April 29th. But yeah, it's always been a long journey. This has never been we've never been I've been in this space for a long time, and I always believe that organic growth is what's important. You don't want to be a part of these projects where people are like 1 ETH floor, you're not gonna make it, like all this, worried about the
Yeah.
floor and all this other stuff. Like we have like 100 holders right now. And this is just whitelist is out right now, and nobody listed, and if they do, it's like a joke. They're listing for like over $1 million. So it's like cool to see that. I know it's not going to continue like that during public sale because everybody wants to take profits, but all I would say is, give us the opportunity to build and add more value to your NFT that you're holding, a part of the monster community.
And I think although that project was painful, the way it went with the previous devs sort of thing, a lot of good stuff come out of it, didn't it? We met,
For sure.
all of us met. I was in a room the other night, when we went to the ape space and we were meeting with them, and I'm thinking there's Catherine, Stem, Crypto Booty. Basically, I would never have met so many people in this space that I consider really good friends without the monster community. So it kind of brings me into, like, we've had a couple of people coming in and going, well, why the hell did you even bother, and stuff like that. So I think we can all talk about why we wanted to bring it back, and it was for the community, wasn't it? We spent so much time with friends in spaces, and none of us were formally part of the team. I know, Kuma, you got paid for a distinct piece of work for a period, but you weren't in control in any way, shape, or form. So we were all just community members, and like when it went down, it felt like suddenly that community was ripped away from us and we couldn't do much about it. So bringing it back, getting that community back, and also finishing the job really that they started, you know what I mean? Build that community to what it should have been, deliver on the promises that they said they never made, but as we all know, they did make promises. But what do you think about that, mate? I know that's your key motivation, but what do you think about the why? Why bring it back?
I mean, like you said, even after it got rugged and he disappeared and took everything and deleted the Discord channels and promised he would give it to us and then change his mind. Even after all that, that whole time we've known each other. So people in that community have known each other of a year now, from NFTs and crypto and trading and being in the space and a lot of us became builders in this space and did other things with other projects and have some good skill sets. So it was a no-brainer to me because just because he did that to us, nobody a lot of people didn't disappear. We just stayed around and we stayed in contact. We built a real friendship, a real relationship, and we just didn't make it. It just didn't make sense to allow somebody to take something away from us that we all cared about.
No, and the first part of value that we're giving to the community is, basically we've all got those old suits sitting in our wallet, which have next to no value and never will have a value, and until we're big and maybe those suits then become a historical relic. Who knows? But yeah, so obviously we're trying to make sure we can get every single person who had a suit to free mint a new suit, basically, aren't we? That's the aim of the next 2 weeks, really. to give that value to the community members, to give them a suit back. And these suits are so much freaking better as well. Like the unique ones, even, the art is original. As you know, I was quite pleased that Larry didn't honor his what he said to the community members in that space, because I prefer it. We've got original art. We know we can put our hand on our heart. If someone asks us and go, no, this is cool. We did this. We changed this.
People actually own their monster versus the other collection where they didn't. Larry actually lied to everyone, and nobody actually had the rights to use their monster or sell their monster. Where in this collection, you have those rights. But yeah, the one thing that you said that I want to bring up and make sure we bring to light is that we gave everybody that had a rug suit a whitelist spot for a free mint, which is like $5 to $7 because we have a gas optimized contract. So yeah, if you add 10 suits, you can get you can replace your 10 rug suits with a monster community suit for like, $40 or something.
Yeah, it cost me $20 to mint my 6. So awesome gas.
Yeah. I can't remember what it said, but it cost me a lot less. It was just negligible what it cost me. So that's what we're doing right now, isn't it? Basically, is we're trying to get as many people from the old community back, get their free mint, get their new suit. Hey, maybe pull a rare. There's I think there's still 46 one-of-ones left in the pot. Am I right?
Or even more. Yeah, that one number is on the conservative side. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of one-on-ones and rares in there for sure. It's exciting seeing people mint, man. Somebody just minted a couple today, this morning, waiting for everybody to catch up, see what they got. It's exciting.
I know, it's great, isn't it? It's brilliant. I love this bit, and all the people finding us again with the Twitter Spaces running, so regularly again. You're getting all those monsters popping back in, and like suddenly we can get them a little bit of value, and our aim is to build this as a project, and it is going to be a community project, and it is going to be the things that we were promised before. So that's kind of what we're doing right now, really, isn't it? Free mint runs up to when does public start again? 29th.
Yeah. So whitelist mint will open to the 28th. We'll close it then, and then 29th we'll run public for 0.05 ETH. And we're just going to build after that. We'll be here. We've been here for over a year. We're going to continue to be here. We're going to do it properly. Everything's set up right. We have a very strong team. Hop on our Discord, follow our Twitter.
And I want to also say what a good team, because, we originally, whitelist was going to run out in a day or so, wasn't it?
Tomorrow.
We've extended that right up to the very last minute before 29th, because we got together as a team and went, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get the community back. Let's just give them as long as possible before public to get their suits. So, that's a really good team. I think that, we're going to deliver value along the way.
We're going to deliver some fun along the way too. That's the main part of the community, is we have fun doing what we do.
Yeah, this podcast's been real serious, but
we've got to explain where we're coming from in one. That won't be the flavor. So I don't want to spend too much time on this, really, because we've covered the basics of what happened, why we're doing it, where are we, what is next. Well, I think there's merch on the horizon. Obviously, there's a community wallet that is going to be growing, and there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots of good stuff. Is there anything you want to touch on now, Kuma? But I don't think we should go too far into that for a first kind of stab,
I think what's next is whatever we want to be next.
Yeah.
We have a lot of connections in the NFT space. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of things we're going to do. It's just a matter of growing our community out. That's it. Once we do that, everything else is good to go. We know the people, and we have the things in place to execute. So we're just going to grow our community out, and those people that are a part of this journey, you know, just grab one, set it in your wallet, and forget it. Give us some time to build, because we don't even have to sell out. It's a 3,333 collection. We don't even need to sell out the whole thing. We only need to sell out about a third. So once we hit around that 1,000 mark, we'll be able to allocate those funds and start building. And I believe that once the people from the outside see that we're doing stuff like this, and right away, and we have a team that's been involved in this space for quite a while, and they see the way that we're using those funds, I believe that the other 2/3 of it will sell out, and then FOMO will take care of the last third, and just keep building.
Absolutely. And I just put down some of the underpinning principles that we're going into this with. This is just my words. This isn't anything that's like set in stone, but focusing on our community. We're going to be 100% transparent, we guys, because we got burnt before. The transparency didn't come till it was a little bit too late, and things were already being rugged, if you know what I mean. We've got a big focus, as we always have as the Monsters community, about education. I'm not saying that in the formal sense, but we'll have spaces about different topics for different people at different levels. And we're always going to try and help everybody to come into the community and be safe. And we want to deliver some value for people, That's for the community. We want to deliver some value in here, because that's why everyone gets into an NFT, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. No, not many people are in it for, hey, I'm a serious JPEG art collector. Fundamentally, we've got to deliver value. That's where we're going, I hope.
For sure.
100%. But it's transparency, 1,000,000,000%. I mean, if you know how to use Etherscan, you can see where all the funds are allocated to and who's in there. Our whole team is in there, so everyone's getting paid and compensated. So I'm excited, man. We have a good, strong core community, and education has always been a big thing for us.
Final bit of the boring stuff, and then let's just have a chat, because this is way too corporate for my liking, mate.
Let's get over with this stuff.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
I can see Kuma's going, God, this is too formal. I want to break out. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I was just thinking before we did this, what would we ask of community members right now? Obviously, it's like, give us a follow. The Monsters commune, Twitter, retweet the stuff. Let's try and just get this message out that we're back to all of the people, so that they can get their free suits. Join the Discord, get involved, come in and see what we're about. You don't have to buy a suit, before you do that. Just get in. And if you can, stick your monster out there, and maybe even do some derivs, of your monster. I've seen some sweet ones. Not just my stupid half-assed efforts that I do, but there are some seriously talented artists. But wearing your monster helps us. We get out there, we get seen, same output. So really, 3 dead easy things you guys can do, and it will help us grow the community. And if we grow the community, we grow the community, which is good for all of us. So those were just 3 things I was thinking. Anything else you guys can think of that people could do to help if they want to get involved and help a bit more? What do you think?
I would say onboard your friends or like-minded individuals, people who are in this space. Tell them to do their own research. Come check us out. Come talk to the team. Do some research on us. And if you're already part, just do little stuff like retweeting stuff to get eyes out there to help us grow the community, because it's just going to benefit everybody that's involved. You're literally helping bring value to something that you hold by helping us grow the community out, because we'll be able to allocate those funds and build.
Yeah, I think, and help people in the Discord as well. I mean, we're never going to be the project that's going to say, in order to qualify for whitelist, we want you to come in and spam the hell out of the Discord. We want people to come in and have real conversations and add real value to each other. So
Yeah,
and have fun doing it.
yeah,
yeah,
The whole
we chill.
point.
We watch fights, we watch basketball games, we watch WrestleMania together. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all known each other for a year. We've already minted out a third of the OG members from the rug suits. They've already claimed over a third already. And I didn't think that we was gonna hit that number, because the person who rugged the rug suits erased the Discord and has been inactive for so long. I just, it's hard to reach those people. How do you reach people that you don't have control of the Twitter, the Discord is rugged, and like there's no activity? People give up, throw it away and move on. But we've reached already a third. So that's amazing. And I already know there's a few people that are waiting till the end to mint.
yeah. I was just going to bring up the suits. I thought it would be useful if we
Yeah, we can look at that right now, matter of fact.
Or you can share it, mate.
Yeah, that's true. Big facts. You want me to? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
All right, here. Let me pull up the suits.
It's glitching a bit for me, OpenSea.
It does that to everybody every once in a while. Don't worry.
That's why it's called Broken Sea.
Where are we at? Here we are. Wait, this one, man. Bam. All right, you see?
No, I'll add it though. Can now, mate. Go for it.
There we go. 290 items. No one's
Nice.
traded anything because no one's listed anything. The floor price is crazy because people are memeing it out because nobody really wants to sell or trade. There's only 6 people that's memed it out so far. But yeah, it's good.
Let's just have a moment for that highest price suit, because I think we should try and get people to buy that. I mean, that's good value.
Yeah.
The Orange Gang is the new biggest gang in Monsters. That's really good value for you.
I want to look at the couple of differences, like
Yeah.
our properties are all good.
Bang on.
Slime can actually, go through and section them out how you like them. If you want slime shirt with certain eyes, you can do that. We also have types. This is another thing. We got the 101 section, and then there's factions. And as people mint more of these factions, there's more than one just smoker, right? So, right, his faction is smoker, right? He's a smoker, as opposed to, this person who they're in the pastel club. It's a different faction, right? So there's more than one of each in these factions. But for 101s, obviously there's only going to be, only one puzzle. That's his name, Puzzle.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm excited to see people keep minting, you know what I mean? And unlock some more of these 101s, and like regular suits are good too. These are all regular right here. Regular.
And everyone tended to buy their particular color preferences, didn't they, before? That was very much what it was. So I think we'll have quite an active trade once we start the public mint, where people will be, minting and then like, oh, but I really wanted a red one with a green head or whatever, and then searching through. So that'll be exciting. There's not many yellows out yet. I'm still looking for me yellows. Oh, that's nice. 176. I do like the rainbow suits.
This is a nice suit.
Steely.
Steely rug suits. Here, let's look at some of their properties.
Three,
I
four.
wonder how you got the. How did he get the eyes big above this one, and then the rest of the eyes?
Holy crap, that's awful.
It's like 5 different eye categories, 3 different background categories.
And the colors are in here multiple. Like, see yellow here in eyes, yellows here in eyes as well.
And yellow isn't necessarily yellow either. So it's not just like the properties are screwed up. There are quite a few colors where you'd like click green and there'd be 4 green suits and 5 red ones or something. But yeah. Yes. Well, we've sorted that now, haven't we? More than sorted that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Got everything as it should be. You know what I mean? You want to see everyone with Phantom Eyes. Like, you can go through in the collection and see and be like, oh, Phantom Eyes. You know what I'm saying? You can literally go through them how you want. You know what I'm saying? And pick out what you like. You don't like Phantom Eyes? You want a rainbow suit? You know what I'm saying? Then you can go through and pick. You know what I mean? And then yeah, this is, we did shout out to Tech and X Mooney who did our smart contract and helped do our website. He did an amazing job, as you can see. You know what I mean? I love the categories. And yeah, there's things that haven't even been minted yet. So
I love them one of ones.
Yeah, there's still a shit ton of one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Minted. So this is just a brief idea. This is the juice, Nunya, jokes, excuse me, and puzzle. So
which is your favorite at the moment of those 4?
This one. Absolutely. I love the way this one came out. It's like you can that's a monster, right? But that's puzzle. You feel me? So it's like I think that one came out so good. Nunya is really, really, really good too. I mean, I like Beetlejuice too. I grew up watching Beetlejuice.
I love the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joker's super cool. Obviously, as you know, I was 1 out from minting Beetlejuice. I minted all of my seats, and the next one was Beetlejuice.
Shout out Nancy, who's also a monster, who has her own collection, All Alone NFT. I own one of these as well.
Nice.
I don't know where mine's at. Oh, this one's mine. Owned by you. This is my baby. I had this one for how long? 7 months. 7 months I bought this.
Wow, bloody hell, Kuma, you held something.
That's actually, no, I do hold.
That's happened.
Yeah,
I know.
I like to hold people's personal pieces.
Yeah, friends. You know, it's a different story, isn't it? It's in your wallet because it's like.
I picked that one. She's an amazing artist. Shout outs to Nancy. But yeah, this is the monster suit. I'm gonna stop sharing right now. Gonna chat about whatever. But
yeah. So, well, what's the plan? We're gonna have lots of different people on the podcast. We're gonna talk about all sorts of stuff.
We'll bring people for interviews. We can do more than one a week if we wanted to. Easy. I have so many people lined up that want to come on here and try this out. I think this is amazing. whether for I don't know anyone else that's doing this. We're like fully docs representing project team members on it. And we're gonna keep doing this. So, and Monsters has done a lot of things first. Like I said, when we were growing organically, open up those spaces, doing unannounced minting and all that stuff, we were the first ones to be doing that a year ago. So, you know, we've been in this space for a while, and that community stays strong. People like, shout out to Lisa and Catherine, who with Apocalyptic Queens, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs Apocalyptic Apes, you know what I mean? 50 and them. Another dope community, you know what I mean? That just goes to show you that how amazing our community was. A lot of people went and did a lot of things in the space, like it's doing songs. We got people that were monsters that are dropping song projects and doing all types of stuff now and drop their own projects. We got people running as community managers because you know, we always, when people wanted to do something, we try to give them the avenue to build in the space, right? You want to be an artist, you're not sure how a generative project works, you're not sure how, you don't know how to code, you know what I mean? You're a coder, you need an artist, you're an artist, you need a coder, you need a marketer, you need a community manager. Yeah, you're not sure how to start that journey of any of those avenues. We you know, we were and still are the people to help you and help you get there. We're a lot of us spend, you know, 10 plus hours easy a day in this degen stuff, whether it's Discord, Twitter, trading NFTs, buying NFTs on Solana and other chains, you know what I mean? Doing all types of stuff. We're collectors, we're traders. You know, we love this shit for real. We like to, you know, and we just don't do NFTs. You know, we're normal people. You shout out to the picture. You know, you see One Piece there. You know what I mean? We love anime. We watch fights. Like I said, we're just regular people. I was shout out to Waldo too. We were both welders, right? So that's how I met
Sure.
Waldo. That's how I met Waldo. I was in the Twitter space. I was a combo welder, millwright, MIG, TIG, and stick. Like so anybody watching this video, if if you're a welder, hop in because don't feel like that because it's two totally different worlds, sticking metal
For
together
sure.
and then measure twice, cut once type stuff, right? But it's two totally different worlds. But if you're a welder and you've been welding for a while, I know you heard this saying, I'm just a dumb welder. So, you know, you don't be worried to be in this space and learn because I was welding for over 10 years and Waldo's got more than that on me, so
For sure.
and now we're here literally degenerating out, trading. Waldo can tell you about his journey too. He's traded a lot on not just Ethereum, Sol, and he's been a part of a bunch of projects and done a lot of things and minted and and
Yeah, I basically just jumped into the deep end. I bought in last June for just over an ETH. I haven't deposited any more money since then. Granted, I have no ETH, but I'm over 150 NFTs now and growing, and I've learned so much. I think the first thing is not knowing what I was doing, I bought one for 0.005 and then sold it 7 days later for 0.5, had my first 100x, and I didn't even know what a Discord was at the time, and I've been hooked ever since. It's amazing space.
yeah,
It really is something else.
if you know where to look and you get taught properly, you can definitely trade and make some large gains in this space. We're still early. People are still coming. I know us, we've been saying that for over a year now that we were early. And now a year later, we're still early. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to continue to be like that. But I think the world is catching up faster. You know what I'm saying? They're coming in.
We're still early until the Walmarts and the Sonys and those people get in. Once those people get in, it's going to be hard for newcomers to come in and start up. So I'm glad we're early.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna do these every week then, guys.
Every week we're gonna same time, same day. Yeah, I'm excited. Nobody else is doing this. We can literally chat about whatever. We can talk about what we've been minting. We can share a screen of what we've been minting. I could show my trading history and go through that for like a year and just explain to people like, yo, here's all my trades. Look, there's my buy, there's my sell. This is why you know, I've been trading. I quit welding and been trading to support myself for over a year, well over a year now. So yeah, and we got all avenues of expertise, I learned so much in this space, man. Before I even made my first trade, I was learning in this space for like over 6 months at least before I was trading. Way before that, I was like, yeah. So I see people now, they just get here and they're like minting and doing all this stuff, and I'm like, it's probably not going to be that great of experience for you, but you should probably like take a break, learn a little bit, figure out how to tell a project that is going to probably, 10x or whatever. There's certain ways to tell, right? Certain things. And that's what, we'll get into all these things. This is episode 1. We got like so many more to go, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, right? We're probably changing up this background.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, here we come.
I would love to go to Joe's show one day, be on there and be funny. How'd you guys start in NFTs? Like, I was trading, blah, blah, blah. It's a cool experience. I saw what's his name was on there. Man, the dude that does not Beeple, right? Was it Beeple?
Yeah, it was Beeple. He was on there.
Beeple was on there. Yeah, I met Beeple at NFT NYC at a club. We had a quick little exchange, nothing serious. We didn't like have a full blown out conversation or anything. But a dude that I was with almost got his arm broke by Beeple's security though, because he touched Beeple on the shoulder. It was like, "Yo, what's up, Beeple?" And the dude's like, "She's like, don't touch me." And then he's like, "Oh fuck, my bad." And then people just kept moving, like didn't even stop when he touched them. The security just ripped my boy up. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "What the fuck you doing touching people, man? What the fuck?" But nah, he was like going on the steps or whatever, and I was like, "Yo, people, what up?" And he like stopped. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And I said, "Oh." It was crazy. Yeah, he just chatted real quick. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" And he just kept going. But
hey, we'll have all those sorts of people on here, mate.
Yeah, I want to bring a couple people that I've connected with in the NFT world that are some really, really dope traders, some big deals and stuff.
And we want to talk to projects as well. Let's get them on here. Let's understand what they're doing. Dive a bit deeper. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, if we can do like we'll probably try to do sold out projects that are sold out and are successful in the space. Have them on, talk about them.
What are they building? What's on the roadmap? What's coming?
And how can we help you?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it'll be a lot more fun if some people chat. When we get some people watching on a regular basis, we'll chat with them.
Well, the aim is that these become a conversation with the audience. Obviously, we just dropped this one because we wanted to test it anyway, and we had a fairly structured agenda. But going forward, they'll be scheduled. They'll be on Twitter. Follow us, and you'll get notified. Also, just a reminder, you got the public mint coming up on the 29th. You got the website up there if you want to. Most important, probably, original holders, you got up till the 28th. Some important messages, so don't miss out. If you've got a monster, the gas is negligible. You've got plenty of time to wait until the gas is even lower, and you will be paying absolutely bugger all.
We was 19 this morning, man.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I almost figured it out and woke the Discord up.
Fair enough. Okay, so until next week then, guys. That's been pretty cool. Hopefully anyone who has any questions about where we've come from, this video will help. And
The
next
links
week.
is on the Monster Community YouTube. The links are there for the Discord, the Twitter, the OpenSea, the website. So
Yeah,
it's
cool.
gonna be exciting.
Well, thank you both. See
Thank you.
soon.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Cheers.